Hey guys, welcome back to the World of Warcraft Warlords of Draenor beta. My name is Necroxis. Today we're going to do, not actually a chapter video, so I kind of lied to you last time. But I learned of a little interesting and very important lore tidbit, if you would, that once you finish Spires of Arak, I didn't show this on camera, but I ended up getting a treasure map that showed all of the treasures in the zone. And I was reading, after I did But Wait, There's Lore, last night, that there was one from Admiral Taylor's Garrison inside this coffer here, and it's a log that has some very interesting lore ramifications, or at least curiosities. So basically what you do is you have to finish, I don't know if these even show up unless you have the treasure map, but you have to finish the zone, and then you will get a treasure map. You just use it, and then all these treasures pop up all over the place. I haven't really gotten anything else except for Ephial's, or Ephial, however you pronounce it, Ephial's Grimoire, which was also in this area. It was like right down here, and I was waiting to record while some people next door were being very loud, and I went to go get it. So, but once you show up, it's right here, but it's locked. So what you have to do is talk to, I've heard you have to talk to the steward.
How are you?
As I seem to have misplaced my key to Admiral Taylor's coffer. I know it had a moment ago, but everything seems hazy. Maybe you should try retracing your steps. The last I remember, I was enjoying a book under a tree somewhere nearby. I'm not quite sure where though. I seem to recall large stones, and for some reason a painting of a death's head. But that is all.
Safe travels.
So now I assume we have to go look. So we have a tree with some large stones and painting of a death's head. Where could that be? A tree. There's trees. Are there any large stones? I actually don't know where I'm supposed to find the key. I actually didn't know it was going to be a... I'd have to go look for it, actually. He was under a tree with large stones with the death's head. It could be back here. So anywhere around here? This is large stones, I guess, if you want to be technical. Because it's a mine, so it has stones. That's nothing, even though it looks like it could be something. Here's our good friend Taylor, who is dead. There's a tree with large stones. This is where Ephial's Grimoire was, by the way. It was in this house. I actually don't know where it could be. I might have to go look for this. I don't know how long this is actually going to take. Tree with large stones and death's head painted. I assume it's got to be in the garrison somewhere. I don't see it being outside the garrison, at least. With large stones. I don't know if that means stones as in like this, because these are stones. I don't see a death's head though. Under here? No. Large stones. Large stones, large stones. You guys, I don't see any large stones. No, I don't want to fight. Get away from me. Curious. I still feel like it's gotta be somewhere in this area. This is like death. It said like death's head, didn't it? And I feel like this is like death was this area. And there's stones like here. And then there was this guy reading the book. He's gotta be... Oh! The fucking key's right here, guys. I got it. An old key. The key was found near the abandoned mine in Admiral Taylor's garrison. It has no distinguishing marks. I think that this is the right key. Hopefully. Cool. Can we open it? Yeah, we can. Admiral Taylor's log. Hold on, let's kill this guy. Ah, you stupid ghosts. There. Okay, cool. Let's read it. Admiral Taylor's garrison log. Day 0. Arrived on the coast with most of our gear intact. Finn assures me this is an ideal location. Harris and Claudia constantly bickering ever since the last Arakoa attack. Ephil, is obsessed over ley lines, whatever they are. Can't we even agree on the date since we went through the portal? It feels like autumn. I'm calling this Day 0. Day 2. About a dozen lumberjacks have disappeared. The one who made it back had a wasp stinger in his gut the length of my arm. Dumberlin and Ephil offered to go out with a war party and clear out the place. I dispatched them with a couple of followers. We desperately need the lumber. Day 4. A visit from Vindicator Murad. He's pleased with our progress, suggested that we send laborers to a Draenor town called Elidor. I turned him down. There's no way I'm sending my best people halfway across the world for some food. I've made other arrangements. That friendly Pandaren, Madame Goya, has offered cartloads of food at a reasonable price. Seems like on the up and up. Oh, God, she's not. She's not. She runs the black market, Taylor. What have you done? Day 7. Iron Horde attack. Thank the light we've got our walls up. Dumberlin was an absolute beast during the attack. Lots of good men were lost, though. Many with wounds on their backs. Ephil missing for hours after the attack. Something about this stinks. Gave the laborers the day off to bury the dead. Work will resume tomorrow. Barracks nearly complete. Almost have enough resources for an armory. Sir Harris arrived in town hall today with the Black Prince Wrathion in tow. Hard to tell who was the captive and who was the captor. Wrathion seeks asylum in my garrison, claims he did something to cheese off these ogres. Harrison barked that Wrathion is a fugitive from the Alliance. Lady Claudia and her troops fanned out with guns drawn. Tense situation. Told Wrathion he was welcome as our guest, provided he stayed under house guard and full-time or house arrest and full-time guard. Messages dispatched to the king. Black Dragon now ensconced in my garrison. What could go wrong? Oh, God. Oh, God. Barracks complete. Armory in progress. Huge shipments of resources arrived this morning. A gift from Wrathion to build us an inn. How does he do that? Went to speak with Wrathion, and he told me to keep an eye on Ephil. He doesn't. I don't trust either of them. Took some guards and offered them substantial hazard pay to maintain a 24-hour watch on Wrathion. They lowered their eyes and admitted that Wrathion was already paying them to keep an eye on me. That son of a... This is very interesting. I am so curious as to what's going on here. Day 21. Got a letter from Gerthok inviting us to participate in the Ring of Blood. Potential to really show what the Alliance is capable of. We'll shift the prize money to Goya. Set out with Harris and Claudia to win one for the Rin. Oh, are you serious? Left Dumberlin in charge of security. Uh-oh. Naz Dumberlin, that rare mob who's hostile to us. Day 25, victorious. Harris can take a hell of a beating in the arena. Day 27. This is the last one. Made it back. Chaos at the garrison. Goya's supplies never arrived. Dumberlin thought martial law was a good idea. He's taking orders from Ephil now. Wrathion's nowhere to be found. He took some of my best followers with him. Time to roll up our sleeves and fix this. Wow, that was a... For as big of an information dump as that was, having it in that little bonus chest, I don't know how I feel about it, but... So, Wrathion 100% confirmed on Draenor now. We all assumed that he would or would be at some point, but now he definitely was. I don't believe for a second that he pissed off the ogres. He very much wanted to come here. Maybe he was thinking he could take control of the garrison and use it to his own... I guess use it for his own affairs, his own goals, his own plan, whatever his new plan is. It's very clear that they knew that he's a fugitive at the end of war crimes. Anduin tells everybody that he thinks Wrathion's the one behind setting Garrosh free. But Taylor still takes him in anyway. Ephil, whatever, the necromancer, very obviously evil from like the very first second Taylor mentions him. He disappears for days, and then he ends up becoming leader the second Taylor leaves. Coincidentally, or maybe not so, I don't think at all actually, Wrathion ends up booking it the second that Taylor is gone, and Ephil becomes in charge, and takes a lot of Taylor's garrison's followers with him. What the shit is happening? So we have we obviously know what happens here. Everybody dies because Afiel betrays everyone. We still don't know why. We still don't know for who he's serving. We still don't know how he managed to get on this expedition. But we know Madame Goya is involved. She apparently betrayed the Alliance, or maybe she was in the pocket of Wrathion the entire time. And maybe the reason that these supplies didn't arrive is because she turned tail and booked it the second that Wrathion left as well. Or, I mean, not turned tail and booked it, but like reneged on the deal, I guess. The second that she realized Wrathion was no longer involved. Maybe she's been in his pocket the entire time, even in Mists of Pandaria. It could explain how he has so much influence and I would assume money to do all the stuff he's doing if Madame Goya is in his pocket as well. That's very fascinating. That's really interesting. So there you have it. I was told that this was going to be an interesting little thing to find, and I didn't think it was going to be as important as I think that it is. I am very curious as to what is going on. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if Tanaan Jungle opened up and we saw Wrathion with his own base, and maybe even whoa, oh shit, it's Rukmar. What the fuck? The world boss. And also the fucking sun god. I gotta do it, guys. I gotta hit her and see what she says. Come on. No, don't go away. Come back. Come back. Rukmar. I didn't know Rukmar was even alive still. Okay, well anyway. This is a very strange episode, but I really like it. It's very lore filled. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to continue with Nagrand tomorrow, or next time the video comes up. But thanks for watching, and I am very interested as to what's going to happen next. Like I said before, I got interrupted by Rukmar being alive and a thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Tanaan Jungle opened up and he had his own base, and he had human followers or Alliance followers. He probably also would have Horde followers, or Horde faction followers. Maybe he'll have, like, Horde and Alliance buildings combined. I don't even know. I'm super interested now. Okay, well, that's it. Let me know what you guys think about that. What about this whole the log and what we've learned in the comments below, because I think it's really fascinating. So, thanks, guys. I'll see you next time, and as always, farewell.